Hey guys, it's Matt with Mix Coach here, and today I want to talk about the Pusher plugin from Kush Audio. Now, if you're not familiar with Kush, they have an incredible uh, parallel EQ called the Clariphonic and a UBK compressor that does some pretty mean things. And this new little guy from them is definitely I think they describe it as a color box, and that's pretty accurate because the amount of color you can achieve with this is just about limitless. And it's really a cool take on uh, saturation and driving the magnetic cores of, as you'll see here, I have the cheat mode up because the plain interface can be a little bit daunting at first because you're like, what's what, but they give you a cool little cheat sheet that you can disable to kind of get the lay of the land. And basically, they have combined steel, cobalt, iron, and nickel cores to where you can blend any amount of any of them in that you want, and then how hard you want to magnetize them, and then you can bias it. I mean, the flavors are endless. And I pulled, if you go through the presets, it'll help you get a good idea how it works. And I have here on instance on the drum bus, and I pulled up one of their presets and then just tweaked it to my taste. And that's really the best way to go with this plugin, is just start pulling up presets on things and start tweaking, because I mean, there's no right or wrong with this plugin because you can achieve just wild stuff. For me, it's more about a creative tool than it is necessarily as like a corrective tool or a mixing tool. And you can just do some just crazy things with it, and then blend it into taste. As you'll see here, you can actually blend in the dry signal with your magnetized settings. Then over here, you can blend in the dynamics that are going on over here with the original signal. And to that end, right here, you'll see the smacky diode limiter. And from what they said in their manual, it's kind of like um, it's based on the sounds and inspirations of like the old Neve 2254 diode compressor limiters, the old EMI TG desks with their compressors. So it can do some pretty gnarly sounding stuff, especially to like room mics and stuff. So man, have fun with this plugin. We'll check it out here, what it's doing on the drum bus. Let's see, what group are my drums on? Well, it must not be following the globals. No. Fix that real quick. There we go. We're going to listen to it bypassed on the drum bus, and then we'll bring it in. Immediately you hear a top end sheen that is getting added in, but man, listen to the weight of the kick and the punch of the snare. It just opens up. And I've done my best to level match this for you, so you're not getting any volume differences and you're just hearing the actual changes to the signal. So let me do it again, and then we'll bring it in on the mix and listen to it in context. Okay, now in context with the signal.
Lord, you are to me my everything. I receive your.
Listen to the life it's bringing to that snare. I mean, it just gets huge. The kick gets punchy and weighty, and the snare just opens up. The cracks there. And I mean, honestly, if you take this out of cheat mode, only a little bit of this is getting blended in, and so is this. So, I mean, a little bit goes a long way with this because there's so much color to it. It's just unreal. So, I mean, download it and just go to town, just being creative. I mean, let's just pull up an instance here on the acoustic and just see what we can do because it's just crazy how much fun you can have with this plugin. See if there's any presets that we can try. There's no right or wrong, so I mean, hey, just pull up whatever. Let's again, this is all about having fun, and I mean, it can just do some nasty things as a creative tool. Let's pull it on. Let's say it's a stereo track. Let's just pull it up on a vocal real quick. That's what's fun about this. It just makes you want to go try different things. 525 driven hard, so it sounds like it's modeling an API.
Lord, you are to me my everything. I receive your mercy.
As you can hear, I mean, that right there, just tweaking the actual parallel blends of them, it added a nice weight to the vocal. So I mean, just and that was just on a whim, just wanting to just try it out because this thing's just fun. So I highly recommend downloading a demo and trying it out. Um, don't be uh, don't be intimidated from the blank interface with things you're not used to seeing because it's pretty self-explanatory once you start tweaking with it. And if you check out their site, they have a very informative manual. So download a copy, check it out, and just have fun with this because I mean, there's no telling what you can use it on and create just crazy, mind blowing uh, effects. But then at the same time, if you tweak it just right, you can blend in some really sweet sounding stuff, as you heard on the drum bus, that just made a world of difference with just barely any being blended in. So go check them out. And again, comment below, tell me what you think. And until next time, guys, happy mixing.